I want to, I'll need to combine, blah, blah, blah. Where's the Bobby, you? Hello and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. And welcome to my September video as part of the Small Space Gardening collaboration. In this video, we're going to be having a look at, well, in fact, we're going to be doing two things because I actually didn't get the August video out. I had a variety of things happening and I couldn't get the August video out, so for that I apologise. So what I'm going to do is roll the August video and the September video in together. The August video was all about harvesting and the September video is about where we go next, so what we're now going to be putting in the beds to replace the things that we've already harvested. So come on and let me show you what the small space is looking like now. So this is my 15 feet by 15 feet growing area that I've been focusing on in these small space gardening collaboration videos. So I didn't manage to get out my August video. There was a whole host of reasons why, but the August video was talking about harvesting and what you managed to grow and harvest in your small space gardening area. So I'm going to cover that, and I'm also going to cover the September video, which is about planning for growing things next. So what I'm going to grow over winter, for example. So this is my pea bed, and you'll see that Hattie Hen is helping me to clear it. There's still a few, the plants are still there, and there's still a few pea pods there that I am keeping for seed, but the actual edible peas are long gone. But I got a really nice 2 or 3 harvests actually from this plant, so very happy, and I think this was definitely a success. The pea variety I was growing is Hurst Green Shaft, and I would definitely recommend that to folk, particularly if you don't have a large space. I seem to get, even in this 8 feet bed perhaps, I got a really, as I say, I got 3 harvests or so, and good sized harvests, as well as me nibbling these as I'm wandering around the garden. They don't grow very tall. I probably would increase the height of this trellis affair at the back a little bit more to give them another foot, I think, and that would really be all they need. They're not hugely tall plants, but yeah, I would definitely recommend Hurst Green Shaft, and I'm very happy with this bed. This middle bed actually did really well. I was probably responsible for anything that didn't go well. At the back you can see that I have some chard growing really nicely still. I'm just go around and zoom in. So, there's a little nettle there, but yeah, the chard is very, very nice. I've sort of pulled out from the middle bit here. There were swede growing, and also white turnip and beetroot a little bit further along here. The swede were fantastic, got 3 I think, really nice size swede, a whole host of little white turnips, so yeah, absolutely great. She liked that very much. The beetroot wasn't as successful. I grew a collection of seedlings together. Let's see if I can hone in, and I think they were just too densely planted. So if I try and pull this, for example, I'm getting a whole variety up. Oh, well, there we go, there's one. So I would say that, and there's a little one, I would say that I probably just was too heavy on the number of seedlings in each station. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting some nice beetroot. I would say probably I've had 4 or 5 like that, but that's all in this bed. But the good thing is the chickens love the beetroot tops, so they go to those. They go to the chickens. even if the beetroot itself isn't worth saving, but this one is. This is a very nice beetroot. So overall, this bed was good. I didn't keep replanting it though, so when things died back, I just left it. As you can see, I've now got a nice batch of nettles in the middle there, which of course I can use. I can compost, or I could even dry and use them for nettle tea, but I probably won't do that. I'll probably just pop them in the compost bin once I don a nice pair of gloves so that I don't get stung. So this bed was good. It would have been a lot better if I'd kept on top of it, quite frankly, but yeah, happy enough with that. And then if I turn round here, I had a few pots here. I had a pot of tomatoes, which have been harvested. This is little turnips, and you can see actually they're definitely due to be harvested, which is great. And then this is my pot of parsnips. The tops are looking a bit sad, some of them. So I actually did pull a turnip out. I wanted to keep these till after the first frost so that we get a sweetness about them. But I did actually harvest one, and it tasted fine. I just roasted it along with some other root veg, and had that as a side to something else I was eating, which was lovely. And I actually drizzled it with honey as well. But yeah, I don't know whether these others are going to survive long enough for the frost, but we'll see. Oh look, there's a new little leaf coming. If I sort of go down, there's definitely a nice sized parsnip in there, and I think it's the same with each of these. I just need to keep an eye on the tops and hope that they continue to feed the roots. But yeah, very happy with this. They've been in for ages, obviously, but that's the nature of parsnips. This brassica bed has been really, really good. I have harvested, I think, 3 nice large swede out of this, and some calabrese, and now I have got pretty much dominating in here are my Brussels sprouts. Let me just take you in. My Brussels sprouts. So this is one plant. I've got a few. And my purple sprouting broccoli, although there's nothing edible growing yet. I think this will probably be the new year before I get anything from the purple sprouting broccoli. The rhubarb plant that was here when I moved in is a whopper. I don't know what variety it is, but it's given several pickings of cracking rhubarb, and I'm just letting it die back now. And once it's died back, I will make sure I mulch this and give it a nice feed. And then I've had various pots around the area, which is always useful because you can get little crops out of pots and then replace that with something else. So at the moment, if I just move over here, I've got some pots of leeks because I didn't have a bed ready for them. And these leeks are disappointing in that they've been in for ages, and you see at least one of them has gone to seed, which is a shame. This was a lovely little dahlia. You can see there, beautiful little dahlia. First year of it, Franz Kafka it's called, and it gave me a few nice little flowers. So hopefully next year it'll be even better. And then here, a relatively late sown bean, bush bean, a yellow one, courtesy of the gardening club that I'm in with Steve at Digwell Greenfingers. And can I remember what these are called? I don't think I've got a label in. Oh, but there's plenty to harvest at the moment, and there's still some more flowers. So that's a nice little, give a nice little meal or two. Now you can see there's a bit of tidying up needing done. There's a few of these darned poppies popping up again, rearing their heads, and I'm just trying to get on top of them because they're everywhere in this garden. Here's the strawberry bed, and the strawberry bed hasn't been as successful as I'd hoped, but this is the first year for these 12 strawberry plants. I got a few strawberries, but hopefully they'll be a bit stronger next year. I do have some borage in there to attract the beneficial insects and pollinators to this bed, and I also interplanted with lettuce, and I got lots of lovely lettuce. So from that, in that regard, it has been a successful bed. It doesn't get enough sun, I don't think. This is the bed that gets sun at the start of the day and the end of the day, but not in the middle. And I think maybe I'll move these strawberries somewhere else, and I'll have this as maybe a salad crop bed. So, because lettuces will grow fine in here, they don't need lots of intense sun. Or it could be I pop some brassicas in here. So I think I'll be rejigging this for next year. I'll take the strawberries out and I'll put them in a different bed. I'll work out where that bed is going to be. Okay, I have done a little bit of work on this bed actually. So on the left hand side, we've still got some beetroot in there. There still are some beetroots to harvest, but I'm not going to harvest them because I've got a couple at the moment to eat. So there's a couple in, well, a few in there. And then on the right hand side here, we have some chard. And now I have weeded and got rid of those nettles and didn't get stung, yay. And I've popped on a pot of spent potato compost and then mixed in some chicken manure pellets. And so this middle bit now is ready to do some more work with. And it just so happens I have got some more chard. This is white silver Z in these cell trays. So I'm going to pop these in here. In this place, in this house, you can never have too much chard because the chickens love it. So they can have chard and I can have chard, and we'll hopefully have plenty of chard to be going on with for the foreseeable. So yeah, I'll pop this in here, and then what I'm going to do is just put this little barricade back round, because this is good. It's actually originally for keeping carrot fly off carrots, but actually I've used it in this bed because it keeps chickens off beds which is definitely what's needed. And it also, in the less clement weather, it acts as a sort of windbreak as well, so it actually can be quite good. Can look a wee bit untidy, but it does the job. So let me get this chard in and we can see what it looks like after that. There we go. 8, 9, 10, 11 of those chard plants in there. I don't know how much growth we'll get over the coming months, but I'm hoping they'll get big enough and be able to deal with the cold weather. If not, I've not really lost much. Well, I've lost spinach plants, but you know, they were there and ready to pop in. So fingers crossed we get a bit of growth between now and when the weather gets really cold, and we'll take it from there. And I've put up the barricade again so the pesky chickens can't help themselves. Well, I hope you enjoyed that look at my small growing area, and the videos through the past few months have given you some ideas, maybe even inspired you to do things. I think this is probably the last video in the series now, but please look at my description in the video and you'll see all the other collaborators, and you'll see the videos that they have put up, and you'll also see a link to the playlist for everybody's videos in this collaboration series. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. It would be great if you would share the video, let others see what I've been up to. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, it'd be great if you would consider subscribing by clicking that subscribe button and click the bell so that you're alerted anytime I post new videos. For now though, I'll say bye-bye.